Shh. You see, but this one is not.
Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me, everyone? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you just say hi, please? Hi, hi. Can you please unmute yourself if you can hear me, please? Let me know whether I'm not speaking to myself. Hello. Is my audio on? Can somebody please unmute himself so that I can know whether you can hear me, please?
Yes. Hello. Good morning. I can hear you.
You can hear me clearly.
Yes, I
Thank
can hear you
you.
clearly.
Okay, thank you very much. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I actually want to appreciate the organizer before I start immediately. Thank you very much for organizing this wonderful online conference. And this is massive. This is massive. The knowledge we have all been receiving. I've been on the lecture since yesterday. I've been around, also been learning. So this is the time for me to now send back to everybody what I've learned so far in a content creating way. I think I can start right away. So I'm sharing my screen, and I know you can see my screen. You can see my screen. Can you just say "I" once again? Somebody should just unmute himself if you can see my screen, so that I can use that to start up
I can
immediately.
see
You
your
can see
screen.
my screen. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate. So my name is Odetola Ebenezer Israel, and I will be taking you through content creation for business. This is a very interesting topic, and I'll be using myself as an example towards how you can create content and how you can create a brand with your content. Don't let me use the word how you can create a brand alone, how you can create a recognizable brand with your content around the classroom. I believe this classroom can be for teacher, this classroom can be for business owner, and also this classroom can be for anybody that is thinking of entrepreneurship skill that he or she is trying to promote out there. So content creation for business is the topic, and my name is Odetola Ebenezer Israel. My name is Odetola Ebenezer Israel. A little bit about me. I'm the founder of a group called CME. We own the largest WhatsApp group on WhatsApp. And the WhatsApp group is majorly for teachers. And what we do over there is a continuous learning. We do a continuous learning for teachers to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I've been a curious person long time ago that everybody can learn regardless of access, regardless of environment, regardless of opportunity. So I created that WhatsApp platform for teachers all over the world to be able to get access to people that they can't pay for their training for them to be able to learn from. And we are having a 30 days continuous pre-resumption class every day, and you need to join that class at the end of this class. And I also own a platform for teachers to buy classroom resources, which is called Event Courts. Eventcourts.com is a platform for teachers to be able to get a lot of resources, and you need to get there. I'm also a learning environment therapist. I transform the learning environment of a child. If you want to create an environment that is enabling, an environment that is welcoming, an environment that can serve as a three-dimensional tool rather than just a space, you need to consult me for that. And the last thing about me, after COVID, I turned to a content creator. And this was a curiosity for me because of COVID. I decided to actually acquire the skill of technology. So anything, content for classroom, content for business, content for individual that want to promote his brand, whether from social media or websites, I can actually help you in that. COVID is actually opportunity to me because it actually gave me a platform for me to sit down for the first time in my life, sitting down for almost 3 months to think about another type of ideas that can turn into something good into everybody. So I use that opportunity to learn. I learn how to create website. I learn how to create LMS. I learn how to create graphics design. Although I'm a graphics designer, but in another dimension of entrepreneurship to be able to help a lot of people out there. So that is all about me. And for today, as I said, for today, we are going to be learning everything about content for business, content for individual, content for business owner, for us to be able to stand out over there. And I'm going to start with my content for the class. It's also content. So for my content for the class, I'm going to be talking about content creation ideas. So how do we create this content, and where are these ideas from? Are these ideas around us? How do we get the ideas, and how do we bring the ideas into reality? I'm going to talk about how to create a content plan. What are the plan? How do you plan the content in such a way that by the time you present it to everybody out there, they will know that yes, this is valuable to everybody to actually work on. And another thing, I'll also, sorry, just give me 2 minutes, please. Another thing I will also talk about is how do we, can you, okay, you can see my face this time, okay? Another thing I'll also talk about is how we can create content strategy. Content strategy is very key, and then we need to learn how to create the strategy of content, the strategy of content for us to get a lot of people's interest into anything we do. So that is all about, okay, done with what I'm doing. Maybe I'm not seeing my screen. Were you seeing my screen, what I was doing? These are also content tools I'm going to be taking you through. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the content creation process also after the strategy. Then we'll also talk about how you can analyze your content analyzing. Then the last one, to put it into practical. I'm sure there will not be time, but I will try my best to show us some places where we can actually get some of my content from so that we can learn from. And you can be throwing a lot of questions on the WhatsApp, on the chat group, so that I can also be using the opportunity to be answering your questions as we continue. The next on my list, or as my first slide, content creation is the process of generating, writing, or visual ideas that are appealing to buyers and personnel. So what exactly is content creation? This is the definition of content creation. I saw a very robotic definition online, and I was just like, how do I put it to everybody in a very simple way for us to understand what is content creation? When we talk about content creation, no organization without the department of content creation for them. And we have content creation in two aspects. We have the written one and we have the visual one. But the visual one is actually the output of even the written one. There's no how you want to do it out there. In 21st century, the visual one is the number one of all. And the visual one is what people will see and people will be able to get interest to your product. Like as I'm talking to you right now, tell me how my slide actually looks like. Tell me how interactive my slide. That alone is content. And then sometimes when your content, when you have a very appealing and lovely writing, and the visual aspect of it is not actually appealing to your buyer, there's going to be a problem. So content creation is divided into two. Majorly, it talks about the written and also what the visual. So the written actually comes first before the visual, and the visual is the number one thing everybody has to focus on out there because it's actually the output of anything. It is not the best content that wins. It is the best promoted content that actually wins. Yes, when we talk about content creation, it is not all about just putting the content out there. It is not all about just sending the content out there on Facebook, whether Instagram, whether even promoting it on a WhatsApp platform, or even printing them out as hard copy. It is the one that are promoted. How do we promote this content? I'm going to talk about how we can promote this content to be able to get the interest of our people towards our content. So let's talk about the first on my list. The first on my list is content creation idea. How do we create content with the use of our phone? I believe with our mobile phone, we have everything we need. You don't need a laptop to be able to start creating content. You only need the first set of tools, which is your phone, to start creating content. I use phone to create content, and phone alone can actually save you from a lot of things. So for phone creating content, I'm going to talk about 4 major tools that you need to be able to start with in terms of creating content using your phone. The first one is the blog, the next one is the podcast, the next one is the video content, and the next one is the visual content. So let's start from the first one on my list. The first one on my list, I'm going to talk about the blogging. What exactly is blogging? Blogging, when there was a time they were using the word blogging, and I look at them like this, what are they talking about? Blogging is actually a very wide content. And it's a content that talks about ability to have a space on any platform to be promoting a particular content or to be promoting a particular product or to even be writing about things. So a newspaper organization they have a blogging site where they send content into. Example again, another content organization also can be like some of these guys that we have on Instagram. They are also bloggers also. What they do is to go on Instagram and send content, look for videos, look for funny videos, and they send over there. So that statement is called blogging. So what are the blogging platforms you need to organize? We have websites. Website is very simple to create right now. And there are a lot of free websites out there. Maybe let me just stop my slide right now and let me show you the first thing you are going to learn right now is how to create a free website. How to create a free website is very different. It's very simple right now. You only need to get a Google account. When you get a Google account, just search the word Google Sites. When you search the word Google Sites, you will see Google. The website is very simple. The website is sites.google.com. Let me copy the link, sites.google.com. So I'm copying this link and I'm sending it into the group chat right away, sites.google.com. This sites.google.com will take you directly. Yes, I'm going to teach you how to use Canva today. Of course, Canva is one of my great tools, and it's even what I'm using to even project on the screen. So site.google.com will give you a venue for you to create free websites. These are the ones that I've actually created so far. Let me show you one of the 2 websites I've created. I'm going to show you some, I'm going to send you to one of my videos online on how to create your own. Google Site is a free website, and the only thing you need to do, you can use it for live. I use it for Google, for Classroom and a lot of more. This is an example of Google Site. And when you check this right now, it talks about a particular YouTube content course for teachers. And there are a lot of things. It is easy to create. It is just a drag and drop website. You just drag content, So how do you create this website? You can even add a lot of things you can add there. You can add a Google form. Maybe you have a program for yourself. Maybe you have a training and you want to create a website for that training and you want them to see the previous website, the previous content you have done before or the previous training you have done before with a registration form attached to it. You can use this website. Look at this right now. After writing a lot of content about what I do, then I wrote there for them to register for the evaluation form. Then there is a form attached to this side. They fill the form. After filling the form, it will get to my mail. Then I have access to it. Very easy to use. You can add Google Map. You can add documents. You can add slide. You can add Excel sheets. You can add Google form. And lots of platforms. You can even create a chat on it also. So Google Sites is what you need right now. It is actually easy to use, but you can actually go on my YouTube channel and there's a video there that is titled how to create websites for your let me check the word. There's a particular word I use for that. The title of that is how to create where is it again? How to create a free website. Yes, how to create a free website. You need to go on that platform. I'm not logged out. Okay, go on that Google site and go and get something done on that immediately. So it is very easy to actually use. So the next on my list, again, let's go to the next one on my list. The next one on my list, I have quizzes. There are a lot of quizzes platform that we have right now. Quizzes for teachers. You can be a content creator by just specializing on quizzes. Quizzes, we have about 5 platforms for quizzes. We have even Google Form can be used for quizzes and a lot of more. And I'm still going to tell us more about quizzes. But for this blogging, you need to understand how to use Google Site to create your blogging. And with that, I'm very sure that you will enjoy that at the end of the day. The next on my list, I'm still going to explain all the other ones that I have seen over there later. But let me just move to the next one. The next one, we have podcast. When we talk about podcast, what exactly is podcast? And how do we use podcast? What exactly is podcast? Podcast is just like the ability to create audios, the ability to create audios for people to use in the classroom, for people to, for businesses to use. So you need a lot of platforms for you to create this podcast. So the kind of platform I use to create my own podcast, they are quite very simple. So I use a platform called T2S. What's T2S? T2S will teach you how to convert messages, written messages. Let me make sure you see my face this time. This time, T2S will teach you how to just snap a picture. You can convert a whole textbook into written. So that means you can just, maybe there's a textbook, you want to bring idea from that textbook and you don't want to be typing it out. You can bring that textbook, download T2S on your Play Store. Then if you download T2S on your Play Store, you can use that to what? To get all the content on your phone typed already. I'm talking about, let me explain again. It will teach you how to convert a whole textbook into messages.
No, that's gonna waste us.
So we need to go and see how T2S actually works. So T2S is actually fun to use, and you need that. The next one on my list again, under the next one is called Google Lens. Google Lens is the best platform so far for now. Let me show you Google Lens. Google Lens is available almost everywhere for desktop. For you can download it on Play Store and more. Google Lens is actually the future. Do you know that if you see any picture anywhere, maybe you snap the picture of yourself and you snap yourself and you take it to Google Lens. Google Lens will show you where you bought that clothes or available places that you can buy that clothes online everywhere all over the world. If you snap your wristwatch and you take it to Google Lens, it will show you where they are selling that wristwatch in the whole of Lagos. Google Lens is spelled Google.Lens, and is a platform that is actually the best right now. Google Lens is just for you to go to your Google Lens, snap any picture, and it will be used to do a lot. So go and download Google Lens on Play Store and do a lot. And what again can you do on Google Lens that is fun to me for podcasts? One of the things you can do on Google Lens that is fun for podcasts is that you can easily snap a picture, convert it into text, just like what's it called? Just like T2X. That means I'm talking about Google Lens this time. You can snap a picture, convert it into text, and also you can also get, if somebody is trying to plagiarize also, if you snap the person's content, you can actually get to know where the person actually got the ideas from. So T2X can also be used for a plagiarism platform. But there's something fun about Google Lens. It can be used to convert text message into speech. And that is where we are going for anything that you want to use to create podcasts. A podcast is like audio messages. And when we talk about audio messages, it is the ability for people to be hearing you. So what application do you need for these audio messages? You need the first one. You need the T2S. T2S talks about, like now, example in the classroom. You want to teach the children, you want to convert a particular notebook into music, into speech. So you take the notebook, you snap the notebook with which application? You snap it with T2S, or you use your Google Lens. Then you now go to, sorry, this is not T2S. T2S, this is TextFairy. I'm sorry, TextFairy. Let me type it and send it to you immediately. TextFairy. TextFairy is that application that you need to create, to snap anything and send into the group immediately, to snap and convert everything, to snap anything and come back, to snap any content and convert it into text. So you snap any content with book and you convert it into text. So this is TextFairy. Another thing you can also use for that is Google what? Google Lens. Google Lens. So with Google Lens also, I'm dropping them as messages on that. You can download these two applications on phone. On phone, you can download these two applications, highly effective to use, and then you can use them to convert text message into what? Into audio, and you can use them to also convert book into text in the classroom. Then the next one is my T2X. This is T2X. T2X is the most fun application out there. What do I use T2X for? I use T2X to convert any message into speech. So if I download this application on Play Store, I can type any word, then I will take it there, it will be saying it out by itself. So that simply means that I can use this. Sometimes I don't want to talk, I just want to do advertisement of my products, and I want some things to be going on the screen while somebody is talking, and I don't want to talk, and I don't have money for voiceover. You can use this T2X for voiceover. So that simply means that it is very simple for us to get all our content with audios with the use of T2X. So with T2X, you can get a lot of things done. You can also be inspired with a lot of podcast app. There is an application called Podcast App. You will see a lot of ways, a lot of people are doing their own podcast so that you can know how you can direct your T2X and more. And I talk about Google Lens, I talk about TextFairy, and then there's another application called Super Sound. Super Sound is used for your recording, but I now observe Super Sound has a lot of features. That is why it's different from the recording tools that we have on our phone. Super Sound is just like Super Sound has editing. You can edit your audio. You can make your voice to be treble, to be bass, to be bass, to be harder. So with Super Sound, you can do a lot, and you can also still edit on it. And with Super Sound also, you can match audios together. You can match audios. You can download all of this app on phone. Remember, I'm talking about phone right now. So you can download them on phone and use them effectively on your phone to create content. The next one we have is our video content. For video content, let me just talk about two alone. The first video content right now you need to go and download is, I know a lot of people know a lot of video editing tools, but I use a very special editing tools without any watermark. What are watermark? Watermark are those things that are below our videos that people use in promoting, like Viva Video. If you use Viva Video, there will be watermark under it. So what we do is to now look for a video editing tools that does not have any watermark. So if you need a video editing tool that does not have any watermark, you need to go and get a particular tools I use called DU Recorder. DU Recorder is one of the fun applications out there, and DU Recorder is not on Play Store. DU Recorder. DU Recorder, you need to go on your Chrome and type there DU Recorder for Android. So DU Recorder will give you everything. You can edit a video that is about 15 minutes. All the YouTube videos that I've been creating since all this day of my life, except the professional one that I was trying to practice how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. I use this DU Recorder. So DU Recorder, you can get it by just searching the word DU Recorder for Android on your Play Store, and with that you can get it done. Or let me just show you the first one. Let me just give you the link direct. This is the link to download DU Recorder, and if you use this link, you download DU Recorder direct. So download DU Recorder. It's going to be telling you that the application is not safe. Please note, the application is safe. I've been using it for a very long time. It is fun to use, and the DU Recorder will save you from a lot, except you don't want to practice it. Try to practice DU Recorder, and you can go on my YouTube channel to actually search how to use DU Recorder, and you will get a lot of video. What is the alternative to DU Recorder? I like to use alternative words to anything I do. The alternative to DU Recorder is for you to go on Play Store. Go on Play Store and go and search the word X Recorder. X Recorder. That means it's going to be X for xylophone, X Recorder. So this is X Recorder. This word posted. So you can use X Recorder, and X Recorder is quite very fun also to use, but it's just that it cannot be used like DU Recorder. Like DU Recorder, now you can use DU Recorder to do screen recording. You know, during COVID, we wanted to be teaching and we want the children to be seeing all the content live. So you can use DU Recorder to do that in the classroom. The next on my list, TikTok. TikTok can be used for video making right now. TikTok can be used for video making. You know, TikTok is a content creation platform, so you can use it to create videos, and at the end of the day, you take it back and actually, I know there is a watermark on it, but you can go on Google, just search how to remove watermark on TikTok video. You see one application there, that application can be used to get that done. The next one on my list, we have Canva. Canva is the best platform, and Canva is my favorite platform for everything. That is for graphics design this time. I designed this through Canva, and it's one of the lectures that is actually going on right now on my platform. So Canva is the best tool, but I don't use Canva alone. Whenever I design anything on Canva, I take it to this platform called Photo Express. Adobe Photo Express. So Adobe Photo Express is just like editing video platform, editing picture platform, where you can use to just edit your video, your pictures, and it will look very presentable. So you need Canva. How do we use Canva? How do we access Canva? So let me take you through how to quickly work on Canva immediately. There are two ways to get access to Canva. If you are using your laptop, just search the word canva.com, and then when you search the word canva.com, this is Canva. Canva is everything. If you did not gain anything, if you don't gain anything in the whole of this class, please note Canva is what you need. Even with Canva, I've created a lot of assessment tests for my students for a particular school, and then of course Canva can be used as substitute for even what is it called? For even Microsoft Word to check out my assessment text. Then all of these are done on Canva. I check some of the assessment online, and I use Canva to create all the assessment. Check out great design, even book cover. The book cover I created for a particular organization was done with Canva. So I just send this out. After sending this out, we printed it, and then we're done. Unfortunately, I even have the book around me. I will have actually show you. So Canva is actually a very big deal. So how do we use Canva? When you get to Canva, Canva is a template platform where all the templates are there already. It's just for you to now think about how to use the template. So let me take you through how to use Canva. So the first thing, maybe I want to create a flyer for a school. I can search the word conference. So I search the word conference. So after searching the word conference, or this time I want to look at templates. So I'm looking at templates to start my work. That means, so when I search conference, there are a lot of templates that are here for conference. That means if I need any of these templates, what do I need to do? I'll just click on it. So I like this, I click on this. Now, don't use their templates exactly like that on Canva. You will need to edit anything you see on Canva so that you will have originality. So let's use this as an example. When you get to Canva, over here, you will see the word templates, you will see the word elements, you will see the word upload, you will see the word text, you will see the word photo, you will see the word background. Then you can create more. You will see the word folders. When you come to folders, there are, you see the word more, sorry. Under more, you will see more. They even have better draw. You can draw on Canva right now. They have emoji, they have Bitmoji, they have character builder. A lot of things can be done on Canva. Google Map, so you can create a website. You can create a website template over here on Canva. You can create your slide and a lot of more. I know I'm going to give you a video. I have about 70 videos on how to use Canva on YouTube. So this class may not be sufficient for you, but I'm going to give you the link to that folder I have on YouTube. You just take your time. You can do that for a month or 2 months. Just be taking your time, look for relevant content, and be thinking of how to create content with the use of Canva. So the first thing, templates. You can still change your template over here. You can search any template you need to use. Elements. Under element, this is where we have everything that you need to create your content. So right now, maybe I don't need this shape. I can get this exactly this shape on that element. I can search the word shapes. So maybe if I don't need this particular shape, I will just delete the shape and look for another type of shape. This is the shape I like. I drag it over here, and because they have maybe this time I want this by the right, I'm trying to change this. Originality is key when you want to be a content creator. Originality is what is key. And because Nigeria is a free land, does not mean it should be a free land forever and ever. So as much as possible, try to protect yourself by making sure that you change some of these designs online. So this now, I delete this picture. I can go to upload, look for my own picture, and you can upload your pictures in. Then after uploading your pictures, your own picture in. Let me try to get one of my picture from my slide. Okay, like this now, copy, I bring it back, paste. Now, how do you remove background? Like example right now, how do you remove the background of your picture? I think it's still pasting. How do you remove the background of your picture? It is very simple to remove background under picture. So this is already, the background has already been removed. So let me click on upload a file. Let me even upload, let me bring another picture from the beginning then. Profile, I think I have some pictures here I can use. Okay, this is the same picture. Okay, I upload, and after uploading, you will need, for you to get access to Canva, the free part of Canva, because I know most of us are teachers, you can get access to Canva for free. With that, you can remove background. With that, you can do a lot. I'm using Canva, the free one. It is called Canva for Education. How do you get access to Canva for Education? What you need to do is to watch one of my videos. That video will teach you what to do. You will need to create a Canva account that says you are a teacher, which I know some of us are teachers. And then after using the word you are a teacher, they will tell you to upload any certificate that talks about you as a teacher. Just upload ID card of your school. You can upload ID card of your school. You can even upload your certificate, your BSc certificate. What they just want to see is that you attended a school, just a school. Then with that, you get access to Canva for free. Then with that, you can use endless possibility of Canva instead of paying for Canva. So with this one right now, what I need to do, I'll click on edit. I can edit this picture. I can remove the background. Canva will remove background instantly. And with that, you can get everything fun for yourself. And if you have more questions, you can be asking questions, please, because I'm not sure I'll be able to have time for questions. Can you please send out to get Canva for Education, please? Okay. Canva for Education. I have a video. Let's check Canva for Education. Canva for Education, very needed for every educator out there. Okay. How to get Canva for Education. This is Canva for free. Okay. This is the video. So you need to go and watch this video, share. I copy the link. Then let me send it to our chat immediately. So this is the video on how to get access to Canva for Education. And I know later you will still need to, okay, you still need to go and watch more videos. So you can leave videos for now. Let's just continue the class. So that is all about that. So my background is done right now. So my background is done. So what I need to do again, what can I do to my picture? You can edit your video on your picture on Canva. How to edit your picture? Just come to, you will see another word over there, adjust. Under adjust, you can edit your video, your picture. Maybe you want to make it lighter. I like to use monochrome to make my picture more darker, because I'm not white. That's why I like to do this. And it makes my posters look very unique. I can blur the background, blur everything. Sometimes I do some trick. I can double click this. This is one picture. This is two pictures. Let me delete the third one. These two. Then the one that will be below, I will blur that particular one. Edit, adjust. I will blur this one. Then I will now take the next one and put it on top of it, and it will look very nice. So sometimes you just need to just understand some trick on how to use Canva, and you are fine. So you change all the content. If possible, there are some key search words on Canva. key search word like gradients. Gradients. If you search the word gradient, you are going to see a lot of content that you can use. Like this one, I can remove the whole of this background. I can remove it and use some other one. Then this one, as it is right now, I can position it backward. How do you position it backward? You see the word position, then you click back. Then after back, you are done. Then gradient talks about the mixture of different colors together. So you can come and use this and do a lot with it. Then the next one again, another keyword you can search again under element. Element is where you can search everything. You can search pictures, Africa, Africa. They will show you a lot of pictures that talk about Africa and a lot of more. So Canva is the future. I won't lie to you. Canva is the future. You can even get video of, let me start the word Lagos. You can edit videos on Canva. You can create a video on Canva and you will be fine. You can actually create a lot of videos. You can go to video and then you see a lot of video of Lagos. So they have those videos over there. It's just for you to go and use them to create your content. So sometimes when I'm creating video editing and you know, when you watch cinemas, when they are talking, they will be showing some skyscrapers or building. You can come and drag a lot of videos over here and use that to advertise your products and services. Okay, maybe in one of your video, you are talking about who you are stated in Lagos. Look for a video on Canva that talks about Lagos. You're in Abuja. Look for a video on Abuja. You are talking about cities. So Canva can help you to do all of that. You can get photos on Canva, any kind of photo, African children, get pictures of African children on Canva, and then you can use them to create content for yourself. Unique pictures they have, high definition pictures they have. You can edit them, you can remove the background and use them for a lot of more. Remember to be dropping comment. Is there a PDF for this class? Yes, I'm going to send a PDF of this slide and so that we can go through all the slides at the end of the day. Anything on Canva again, you can get background on Canva. Background is even simple. Just you can go on background by yourself and see how to go about Canva, about background. Now, the next thing I want to do right now is to send a video, about 75 video on my playlist on YouTube on how to use Canva. I think this alone will make me to continue my class so that I won't be stuck at the end of the day. So how many video? Canva design. Okay, this is 56 videos, and these 56 videos will not be bad for us to go and learn from. So 56 videos is not bad at all. So you will need to go on my YouTube channel and go over there. I think I'm looking for a place to share the so just go, and my name is Odetola Ebenezer Israel. So you go and watch all the YouTube videos. Yes, my name is Odetola Ebenezer Israel on YouTube to watch a lot of videos. So you need to go and watch a lot of videos using that name. The next one, I go back to my slide right now. On my slide, I was talking about Canva design. So Canva design is actually the solution right now. And another thing you can also do on Canva again, this is a slide. I don't like the idea of using the word, I only like how to use PowerPoint. I only like how to use PowerPoint. For your business, you can create animated slide that people will feel good as they are looking at your slide with Canva. Even, let me show you some stuff that will be coming up right now using Canva. Let me press the word Q. Q is telling them to keep quiet. Let me press the word T, okay, no T, no Y, no U. Okay, U, we cover the screen. Okay, the next one, O, no O. O is for bubbles, so you see a lot of bubbles. P, there's no P. Let me show you all the keywords. Sorry, stop sharing my screen. Okay. S, there's no S, there's D. D is for drum. So there will be a drum, and there is G, there's no G, there's no J. There's no L, there's no Z, there's B. B for blur. It will blur the whole of the screen and more. So this can actually make your content, if you are trying to do presentation, it can actually create a very nice presentation to you. I have a video on how to create it, a just 7-minute video on how to create your slide using Canva. The next one on my list, why is content creation very important? It's very important for everybody right now, because the era that we are in right now, it is not all about your writing alone. Your writing may be useless without promoting it with visual. So you need visual to be able to promote your writing. So why is it important? It's important because of your social engine optimization. When they search your name on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google, what will they see? How is your content organized? How is your content? You know, there are some organized content that you will see and you will look at, oh, this organization is like the main business. Check this conference that we are actually talking about right now. If you observe the content, they created a separate, a separated Instagram, a separated Facebook, email, everything, because they mean the business. And when you check everything, series by series, in terms of in terms of color, the same color, in terms of organization, highly organized, layout, the same layout. So content creation is very, very important. And at the end of the day, it will affect their social engine optimization. That means I'm not talking about affecting it in a bad way. It will promote it. By the time they search their name right now, it may actually bring them as the first or second on the list, because people are now interested in it. It will create ideas. It will create lead in your ideas. It will make you to lead in anything you are doing. It will attract new customers and new viewers to your content, whether on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and more. It will also help you to become authority in your field. As I'm talking to you right now, when they talk about content, I used to be proud of it, because I know there's nothing you want to talk about. Give me as ideas that I cannot interpret, because what? I've taken my time to learn the strategy, learn the practical, and the practical is very key. The practical is key. You may have somebody that is doing it for you, but you should also have ideas. You should also have ideas of telling the person, this is what you want, this is what you need to do, and more. It will promote your sales. Let me use something as an example. I have a website I created for myself called Event Calls. And when people go to this website, there's something they actually say that, wow, I like your website. Your website looks very good. Did you create this website by yourself? Yes, I did by myself, because I made sure that I understand my viewers. I understand that a lot of my viewers don't like to get to a website without seeing what they want to buy immediately. So what I did was to just, by the time they scroll down, the network is still loading. By the time they scroll down, they will see everything that I'm actually talking about immediately in the session. Another thing is also help. It helps you to increase your brand awareness, and it will actually saves money. Yes, it saves money. Online is the main deal right now. It saves money a lot. I won't lie to you. So the next one on my list, content planning strategy. There is a particular strategy you have to follow when you want to create your content. There's a particular strategy you have to follow when you are trying to create your content. The first one is to set your goal. Set your goal. Don't just create content without having a set of goals for yourself. So you have to have a set of goals, the goal you want to meet at the end of your class. Create a buyer personnel, create something that people will buy when they see it. Don't create content that they will just look at it and just use the word, is this one going to sell? Is this content reliable? Is there, well, let me use this as an example. Okay, you not actually, I'm using multiple network. Okay, so you have to do that. Choose the right format. You have to also understand that the right format helps business a lot. The right format actually helps business a lot. So you have to make sure that you understand the kind of format you use to get their interest to your business. Perform a content audit. So you have to give it to people also. Ask them, hello, can you help me look at my content? How do you see my content? How It's my design. I have written everything. But what kind of photo shoot do I need? You have to go for photo shoots. When we talk about content, you have to wear some nice clothes so that they'll be able to look at you and just like look at you. Oh, you mean business. If it is possible for a year, every year, at least go for photo shoot 2 to 3 times in a year so that you use your picture to promote your brand. As much as possible, your pictures should be clean. Don't buy phone because you want to buy phone to be doing selfish by yourself or to be doing this and that. Buy a phone because you want to use it to create content. Whenever I post anything online, people like it because of something. If I use a very bad phone to actually snap my content, they will not look at my content. The only thing that makes them to look at my content is because it is clear. Clarity is key. They have to look at it and they have to see your content very well. Promote your content. You have to make sure you promote your content. Creating a content plan. How do you create a content plan? Social media content. Social media content is very important. How do you create a content plan? You have to make sure that you understand all the social media. The social media right now is the best place to actually get all your content ready and all your content out there to people for people to see. So for you to get people's interest, Facebook is the best platform. I would lie to you. Facebook is the best platform out there, and it's the only platform that has taken me to over 20 states in the whole of Nigeria. I've been to Maduguri because I posted a lot of content on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of people have been calling me all over the world just because what I do a lot of content. Even if there's no time, just take time, create something. Go to Canva, explore Canva. Go to video editing, edit video, send it online. Look for a topic of interest, and the first thing you need to do, get a topic of interest. Getting a topic of interest is very easy. If you are a teacher and you teach in the classroom, talk about your children in the classroom, like a particular lady used to do some years back. When she comes online, she used the word "today in my classroom was fun." We talk about this, and she attracted a lot of people all over the world. The classroom environment is not the 4 walls for you to just teach alone. It's the 4 walls for you to promote your brand. It's the 4 walls for you to promote what you do. So if you have extracurricular activity business that you do, you can what? You can also promote it by exploring all those tools out there. Those tools, you need them. Those tools, you need to master them. Those tools, you need to download them. Those tools, you need to practice them also every day as much as possible. So the next one I have on my list, I did not talk about TikTok. TikTok, a lot of people go on TikTok to go and dance. They will be dancing and more. I see that TikTok is now one of the best places right now to promote content for youth. Youth is the major market. The market is for youth. The youth that we have, even according to the statistics, Nigerians are much on TikTok than any other country all over the world. That means your market is on TikTok. How do you create content to match TikTok? You need to understand video strategy. You need to understand that your video can be created first before uploading it to TikTok. Understand the market, like some people, follow the trend. No matter the music, if you are not somebody that like hip-hop music, because you want to promote your content, just take a part that is okay for you in the music and use it to promote your content. You are fine. So far, you take the part that is good for you, and you are highly religious, I don't know what you do about that one. So, but as much as possible, Instagram, TikTok, those two platforms, they are visual platform for pictures and videos. So you need to use 2 of them to promote your content. YouTube is majorly for anything called video content. Keep all your videos on YouTube because this is the platform that will enable you to see all the videos that you have been creating for a long time, seeing them live at the end of the day. So you need this platform to be able to see all the kinds of videos that you have actually done for a long time. And I think my time is almost up. So the next time I'll just talk about 1 minute content creation process. Your essay, search for any content, look for ideas, write them down, edit your video, upload them, publish them, and promote them. Try to promote your video once in a while, maybe once in 2 years, once in a year, or 5 times in a year. Promote your video. You can just pay for Google Ads. And at the end of the day, I'm sure you'll be fine about that. And the last one, content creating tools. Master Canva, master WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a very big business right now. I do WhatsApp business, and WhatsApp business have been helping me. So as much as possible, try to understand that there are a lot of business everywhere using some of these platforms. But what you need to do is to understand the right content that will get their attention towards how to get their goal towards your content. So this is the end of my class. If you have questions, you can quickly ask me those questions before we end the class. You can drop the question on the WhatsApp. How do I upgrade my personal Canva to free? You can just go to the setting. Can you see my screen? Yes. Go to the setting. When you get to setting, go to where you have well, what will you be using Canva for? So choose teacher. But if it is not bringing it, go and watch that video. There's a link I sent on that video, or you write the word, you just search. Yes, just search the word Canva for education. Search the word Canva for education. So when you search the word Canva for education, yes, you will use this particular, yes, I'm sending the link to everybody right now. Canva for education. This is what you need to create your free account, and you're fine. Any question again? Any other question? No other question? I think my class is going to end for 1:40, but I need more question time. Question time. I have just 5 minutes left. Question time. Okay, this is my website, and you can get a lot of look at it. Everything there highly attractive, and I do it in such a way that people don't like to be paying online. They want to be paying via WhatsApp. So you need to understand a lot of ways to get them. They want to be paying via WhatsApp, so they can look at the product and click on buy via WhatsApp. It will take them to my customer representative platform, and they work on it immediately. PDF file, okay. We need to wrap up. Yes, we are done. So thank you very much. I know that you need a lot of are those specific tools for voiceover? Yes, there are some tools for voiceover, and I will send you some, the PDF later, so that you can look at that. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you. The number is on the screen to join our WhatsApp platform. You can use the number that you are seeing over there, 081 3409 6110. 081. Thank you very much as I go off now.